Here we have the, wait, where did I put it? Oh, here it is. Anyway, this is the Pocket Spinner EDC by GraveRaven, and it is a ton of fun to play with. As you can see, it is quite small, at about 2 inches long and weighing in at 1.6 ounces. For comparison, here it is next to a larger spinner, and wow, yeah, the Pocket Spinner EDC is certainly a little guy. Even though it is small, the spinner has a really nice weight ratio, thanks to the materials it uses. This configuration is a tumbled brass body with copper finger buttons, but you have the option to choose between a copper or brass body with either copper, brass, or aluminum buttons. You can also choose to have the body polished, tumbled, or left as machined. It's always nice to have those kind of options to mix and match without having to pay extra for it. GraveRaven is also willing to work with other more exotic metals by request, so if that's something you are interested in, just contact them and see if it's an option. I really like the look of this copper on brass, and the design in general with the 2 chunks of brass on each end connected by a much thinner piece is really neat. The body is milled from a single piece of brass, so it feels very durable. With how small it is, the Pocket Spinner EDC is a fantastic option for a stealth spinner. And by that I mean it's easy to conceal and it's nearly silent, so you could spin away at a meeting or whatever else without drawing attention to yourself. The spin itself is smooth, and they use a custom-made hybrid ceramic bearing to fit the smaller size. I've been able to get spin times of around 3 minutes, which for something this size is really incredible. I've even read reports on a few spinner groups that I'm a part of that with proper cleaning they are getting well over 6 minutes on this. I can't verify that claim because the finger buttons are glued in with Loctite and I can't access the bearing. I suppose I could, I would just have to deal with gluing it back together, and really the way it is now is perfectly fine for me. Starting the spin is about as simple as you'd expect. One-handed, it's very easy. Two-handed, and there is just enough room to get a table spin. However, if you're not on a hard, completely flat surface, the ends might start to rub against the surface. One thing I find myself doing a lot is setting it sideways and spinning the button. Since it's so well balanced, spinning on one finger is pretty easy. Overall, the Pocket Spinner EDC is a solid choice for a spinner, especially if you have smaller hands. My 4-year-old son has been frustrated that he hasn't been able to spin any of my spinners yet, but with this one he finally has no problem. In fact, I have a hard time getting it away from him sometimes. Even if you have big hands, the Pocket Spinner EDC is a solid option, great craftsmanship, well built, nice spin, easy to transport, probably even if you have skinny jeans. I wouldn't know about that though. So do yourself a favor, make sure you head over to GraveRaven.com to check them out, and that link will be in the description below. Thank you for watching, and as always, please consider subscribing and liking this video if you want to see more spinner reviews like this. Later.